Right, a popular superhero is returning to the big screen, giving parents an excuse to introduce their kids to the masters of the universe.
I know it sounds crazy, but that sword is gonna show me the way home.
Sir, you can't do that.
Don't worry, the sword's mine.
Swear, promise. We had a chance to chat with actor Nicholas Galitzine as he's bringing He-Man to life. Take a look.
All right, Nicholas Galitzine, good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. How are you both?
Doing fantastic.
Okay, so my big question for you. I heard in People magazine that your mom had a tough time giving you a hug after you bulked up for this role. So what did you eat?
You don't even want to know. It wasn't a fun 4,000, 5,000 calories. It was a depressing.
Just chicken breast,
calories.
right?
Oh, just everything sort of resembled some sort of form of cardboard. You know, I mean, no, look, I mean, I won't throw my wonderful chef under the bus. I mean, it was tasty, but it wasn't all burgers and milkshakes, unfortunately.
Oh man!
But I mean, I would imagine though, I mean, because that takes a certain amount of discipline to do that, and you're playing He-Man, who has like literally become the euphemism for like the ultimate male physique. That had to be like when you first got the role. That had to be like a daunting task, a daunting thing to take on.
Yeah, look, I think in a lot of respects it was, but I think that, you know, in talking to Travis Knight, our director, the thing that we regarded as the most important thing was to understand what the soul of this character was, because you know, not only was he representing a sort of a physical quality and a brawn, but he was also respecting, you know, the best of what a man can be. And that's someone who, you know, sees the best in people, encourages them, is vulnerable, empowers people around him. And so understanding who that was as well felt like an equally important task.
Yeah. I grew up with He-Man, you know, obviously in the 80s and the cartoon and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So this movie, though, has so much more, I'll say, heart. It's not
humanity.
Yeah, as opposed to what we grew up with the cartoons. It was more, you know, kind of meatheadish.
Muscles and swords.
Talk to us about the script and the storyline of this film.
Yeah, look, I think that obviously there is a modernity that has to be brought to something the more you evolve it with the times, but also, you know, as I just kind of mentioned, that we are all multifaceted people, and I think that in order to be the hero that you know Eternia needs, that the people around him needs, I mean, he can't just be one thing to these people.
Yeah.
He has to be strong in many other ways, and obviously, you know, we also have fun kind of playing with the comedy aspect of it. You know, he Adam very much, you know, he's struggling in HR on Earth. You know, he's maybe he's not really in his sort of his heroic arc just yet. But we really wanted to kind of sell that sort of that massive arc really between sort of fragile boy and muscle-bound hero.
Yeah.
You know, Courtney mentioned like, you know, the previous iteration, the cartoon. You've been like, you've been honest, like, you know, you were a little young for when the show first made its time around. Do you think kind of having that fresh perspective helped you bring that more human element to the character as opposed to just like cosplaying what you had seen on the cartoon as a kid?
Yeah, look, I think whenever you do something like this, you obviously have to absorb a lot of the original IP, whether it's the Filmation cartoon, Dolph's interpretation. But eventually, your job is not to mimic; it's to you know, treat the script as Bible and bring something new. And for me, you know, when I read Most Powerful Man in the Universe, in order to make him feel relatable and human to audiences, I think we had to make him feel fallible in some sort of ways. And I think for me, just in terms of the characters that I love to play, that sort of humanity is always an aspect of it. And so I was just very lucky that Travis and Amazon and Mattel really loved my interpretation and kind of let me go with that.
Well, he has the power.
The power of Grayskull. Oh, yeah. Masters of the Universe hits theaters this Friday nationwide. Nicholas, congratulations. Best of luck. And I think you have action figures you can give out at Christmas this year. You can hear your own He-Man.
Oh, I can. I certainly can. My Christmas gifts are sorted for the next 13 years, for sure.
Fantastic.
Best. Thanks,
Thank
Nick.
you, Nicholas. Quote from the booth just now. Aren't his cheekbones amazing?
They are. That's funny
Yes,
because
yes,
when
they
I was
are.
the whole time he was talking, I was like, did somebody do some shading? Because they're like
No,
That's just
perfect.
Contouring?
They're perfect.
contouring. Yeah, yeah.
The accent,
Yeah,
it just
right?
all works.
All the
the
things.
humbleness.
And then you couldn't even see the abs there.
We don't need to see the abs.
I'm just saying, but they're just on top of all that.
I mean, it doesn't hurt.
So good.
What of all? I'm sorry. That was a great face.
One of the questions I wanted to ask him when he get a chance to was like, they have craft services, and he's got to like stay ripped as He-Man. Like, can we get the muffins off the craft services table, please?
I don't think he would say that.
Like, we need nuts and fruit. That's it.
That's it.
Protein shakes.